Good afternoon. This is Aurelio Paredes Bautista, and today I shall talk to you about how to achieve basic success. By basic success, I mean that you have the honor, peace of mind, happiness, health, and enough resources. This is what I am talking about. I am now 82 years old, and it took me half the years of my life to understand and do the right thing so that I will achieve the basic success. I'm not rich, but I have enough resources. Now I have to tell you of two things, two concepts. First is the concept of the material self. The body, mind, and emotion. This is what I mean. The first self is the material self. And then, as I went on through my life, I read books, I read philosophies, and I found that there is what you may call your true self. And so I shall discuss it with you lengthily. The material self is consisting of the body, mind, and emotion. But that is not your true self. Your body is a product of your genes. The genes of your mother and your father. And what is in your mind is a collection of whatever you experience, the memory of what you have experienced or achieved, or whatever things you do in this world. The emotion is how you feel in every occasion where you get these experiences. Your true self is a spirit using the material self as a vehicle. This body is only a jeepney, a car, a bus, a jet plane. And it comes with the conscience. Now, the spirit comes with the conscience. The spirit comes from God, maybe a part of God. And a piece of it was given to me, placed in this body, and it came with the conscience, where the guidelines for right thinking, right feeling, and right actions are located. Your body, mind, and emotion will make you aware of your environment. Your true self is a spirit which came from the Supreme Being. And once you come to realize that you came from the Supreme Being, you have found the consciousness that is elusive to many. Now, I'm talking about awareness of your environment and consciousness of the true self. And this is what I talk to you about. Remember the difference between the material body or your material self and the true self. Always. You will achieve the three parts of the basic success honor, peace of mind, inner merriment or happiness by knowing and being conscious of your true self. That means doing the dictates of your conscience. Honor, peace of mind, inner merriment, or happiness. Very easy to achieve, correct? If you are only conscious of your true self and doing the dictates of your conscience. To achieve the other two, like health and enough resources, is a bit tricky because you have to be aware of your environment and you have to be conscious of your true self. To achieve health and enough resources, you have to understand that they are the results of taking care of your body and your spirit. Just to show you what I have in my notes. Health and enough resources. So you have to take care of your body and your spirit. Here is how to achieve health. Okay, now read it, and then I'll put it down and I will read it for you. To achieve health, I'll give you the additional tips. Proper nutrition, balanced mind and emotion. Do good, feel good, think good. Those are the things that will come from your conscience. Now, many books are written about health, but I use my body to cure itself by taking the proper nutrition. I have enough rest, and I have time for work, time for study, and I am not swayed so much by many things. I'm old now. I let go. That's the secret, letting go. To achieve enough resources, I'll show you what I did. So, you read it, and then I shall read it and explain it for you. Number one is invest in yourself. Usually I have much free time. When I was in my prime of years, I still have time after work. So I studied philosophies, proverbs, many things that came from the minds of the sages, the intelligent people. And I work towards a goal all the time. But I do not allow that the goal take over me, because it is like traveling in a raft, on a raft, in a big river. And I do not strive to shoot for those things that are very far from the raft where I am staying. I just pick whatever is coming my way. If the raft goes straight, and what are those things that are to be found there, I just grab it. I studied bioengineering when I was very young, and I was able to learn how to use many things, thus putting value in anything, so that things that cost little can be utilized for bigger things. And so, when I work towards a goal, I was able to use those things. Whenever I make some money, I make it a point to share. I remember I put up a school for children who could not read and write in 2 places. And I found that when I shared my blessing, the Supreme Being was there looking at me and giving me the reward. That is the essence of life, to share. We are not placed here to enjoy, so that whatever we take for ourselves, we enjoy for ourselves. No, we have to share. Because God provides enough for those who do good. Well, call it Bathala, Allah, whatever you may call it, Dios. But God provides enough for those who do good. Let us remember that there is only one God. There is only one Supreme Being. And I listen to those who made money. And I remember that I took interest in what many people who lived with happiness, good health, did. And they invested in land, because they never make land anymore. And it's getting rarer and rarer as time goes by. So I invested a little money in lands that will become the center of development. So that's what I did, and perhaps I was able to help you. How I was able to have enough resources. So perhaps to achieve basic success is not so difficult. But you have to do the dictates of your conscience, to strive, to share, and I think those 3 will lead you to success.